Alright guys, I want to make a correction on my video, the income tax hoax. Here you see Wesley Snipes. Now, I was under the impression that he didn't know what he was talking about and wasn't fighting his case right. And a couple of days ago, I found this article, and I want to, make my corrections and explain to you what happened. I saw him on Larry King one night, and he was just saying, like I said before in the videos, he was kind of stumbling through, like saying, well, that's the way it goes, and that's the history of America, whatever. So I was thinking that he really didn't know what he was, were doing, and his attorney, because they weren't saying certain key words or phrases that people use in, quote unquote, the movement. Well, I stand corrected. A couple of days ago, I found this article on the internet that I've never seen before, and I've looked, I don't say quite a few times, but so over the years, and actually I think read part of his case back at that time. Just I got a hold of a little bit of it, and I didn't really see anything in there that indicated that he was as deep and is a part of this movement. Here's what I found. Wesley Snipes to IRS. Show me the law that requires me to pay income tax. Snipes to IRS. Show me the law. And that was the picture that you just saw. Let me read a little bit of it to you. This article was done by Rick Kunduf from Star Banner paper, I guess. Updated 7:30 p.m. Ocala, O-C-A-L-A, which I know is the internet provider or something for this. After being indicted in 2006, actor Wesley Snipes sent a document to the IRS stating or declaring he was a non-resident alien of the United States, refuting his Social Security number and warning that continued prosecution, could lead to professional consequences for federal employees. And I've also have done that, trying to do that and explaining to you. I can't get into it here with the non-resident alien and basically rescinding your Social Security number. Among other things, the letter claimed the IRS deceives people to terrorize, enslave, rape, and pillage taxpayers. And that is, I definitely agree with that. IRS Frivolous Return Program Senior Technical Advisor Shauna Hinline read excerpts of the document in the record during Snipes' tax evasion trial Thursday at prosecutor's direction. In the 600-page declaration signed by Snipes and sent December 4th, 2006, Snipes said he had no ill intent or malice and didn't want to evade any lawful requirement to pay taxes. But he went on to say the government had no lawful authority to impose any kind of criminal sanctions. I agree with that also, because a crime has not been committed. Snipes was indicted in a sealed indictment and in April 2006. The indictment wasn't made public until October of that year. Snipes declared he had no taxable U.S. income, making the IRS Form 1040 absolutely the wrong form for me to file. He also claimed taxes withheld were stolen funds, which it is your property and it is being stolen unlawfully. He chastised the IRS and prosecutors, saying their position towards him was simply false, fraudulent, and misrepresenting. The document also warned the government's illegal collection actions would result in significant personal liability for those involved. Because if you really understand, you can actually kind of sue or go back and sue those people that are making these accusations against you and coming at you. That's what we have to do more of. And instead of them intimidating us, we need to go back and fight them. Anyway, warning. Pursuit of such a high-profile target will open the door for your increased collateral risk, Snipes wrote. I certainly don't believe this is in your best interest and can be avoided. Snipes' lawyer, Robert Barnes, said after the court proceedings ended for the day, a lot of it was very gentle. The document was born of Snipes' frustration in trying to deal with the tax issues for years, and as a reaction to being indicted, Barnes said, adding that Snipes sent a copy of the document to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Part of his emotions and frustrations, exhaustions, Barnes said, the response was a 600-page letter. His whole point in the letter is, I've been trying to reach out to you guys for 2 years. Snipes, oh, okay, and it goes on and on. Next part just deals with some personal stuff that was going on between some co-defendants or friends of his that were charged on some stuff too, and gets into some other stuff that is not information that pertains to what I'm talking about. And you can read the article. I found it at, you can punch it, I just punch it actually in the search, Wesley Snipes to IRS, show me the law, and it's under the worldpress.com. Okay, so my point is this. Now, I've never seen this before, and I'm very proud, and once again, I give my humble apology to you, Mr. Snipes, and I respect you that you did this, and that that this did come out in court. And this is what it's all about, people like you standing up and fighting, so I'm very proud of that. Now, the only thing I'm just curious on, and didn't quite understand, was on Larry King, you have a big forum right there where millions and millions of people are watching. You know, why you didn't take that time to say there, you know, we've fought this from the angle. We've shown the jury or the judge that there is no law, and we asked them for the law. And, you know, you have to understand how all the whole income tax work. We are not required by any law to file. People who are, you know, engaged in occupations of common or natural right. And whatever. I mean, you got it out there. You did, you know, you did what you did. And like I said, I'm still proud of you, and I apologize that I said, you know, in my income tax hoax that you didn't know what you were doing, and you weren't. It just sounded that way, but I was wrong. And also on my MySpace. Now, at one time, excuse me, MySpace was a really good forum. They ruined it when Rupert Murdoch bought it out and all that, and I knew that was going to happen. But it is still posted on there. I have a lot of stuff on there. I talk about, I mean, months and months of, you know, stuff is on there, and research and a lot of stuff. So if you go to my MySpace, it's at Kevin Perteete. Just look up my name. It's real simple, Kevin. Well, it's on the thing. But anyway, and you can go to it, and you can scroll down into my blogs. That's where you really got to go to get a lot of what I've written over the last 7 years or what have you. So anyway, just wanted to point that out to you guys out there, and you know, correct myself. And remember, I'm not perfect, of course, and I'm gonna make mistakes or not get everything or see everything. But that's me. I'm a humble person. When I'm wrong, I admit it, or if I accidentally left out something, I try to go back and, you know, let you know what I left out, and sorry about that. And then when people leave comments to me, such and such was this or that, I'll explain myself on it, because I'm not here to play games with you. I'm here to give you the straight facts and truth as best as I've been able to find them, and as best as I know them. And that's me. That's my heart and my sincerity. So, you know, you can attack me all you want, but, you know, the truth is, the people who know who I am, they know that I mean business, and I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. So anyway, peace out. Keep up the fight, and keep up the education, and let's wake up, America. Peace.